All right, rolling whenever you're ready.
Well, I was excited when I first heard about this project because I love cartoons. I've watched cartoons ever since I could crawl, and I'm probably going to be watching cartoons at the retirement home.
I thought it was a great idea to do a stop motion film of the opening of the Turtles. Man, the Turtles are really popular. Everybody loves them. And you get a lot of people in here in the Toy and Action Figure Museum that grew up with the Turtles, and so, you know, to see that kind of stuff, it's fun.
What are some things, you know, kids love? Fighting, and pizza, and goofy words that they say, you know, like there's slangs like cowabunga, dude.
Well, pizza, root beer, fighting, that's everything a young boy could live for.
Toy and Action Figure Museum sponsored this project, which was great because they provided just about all of the action figures used.
I think most people think that toys just appear, you know, but actually people have to work on them. And so you have designers, like myself, and I work with two other guys in a company called Pangea. And those guys, we get together and decide what, you know, to draw up. Usually they throw ideas at me and I come up with the drawings.
And I wanted to actually use the original Ninja Turtles that he worked on from 1990 in the video, but they just didn't have very good articulation. But the NECA figures that just came out a few years ago, their articulation is amazing. But the only problem was they all had red bandanas because they were designed after the original comic book. So what I had to do is actually go through and very kind of meticulously paint them, which I've never done before, but it was a lot of fun to kind of customize an action figure. Next, I had just been doing poster board, like green and blue poster board before, but I decided to actually create out of Masonite board the blue screen that I used for this project. Since they're the Ninja Turtles, you know, they're all green. We can't use a green screen, but I did create a blue screen for this project.
I was in charge of taking all the old stills from the introduction to the Ninja Turtles cartoon, and we used this light tracing box. And so I put a blank sheet of paper on top of that and very carefully and studiously kind of copied the old cartoon, but kind of gave it its own little hand-drawn feel. I employed a lot of bright colors that kind of jump out at you, and for a lot of it I stuck with highlighters. It's one of my favorite things to color with because it gives it kind of a vibrant, weird look. You're used to seeing highlighters just in old books and everything, but when you actually use it to color with and use it as markers, it kind of gives it a weird, warm and bright kind of feeling to whatever you're drawing.
After Nathan did all the backgrounds, I took everything in. One very tedious thing I had to do is crop out all of the little metal grippers I used to keep the figures in place, and have to go frame by frame and cut that out, and just animate the rest of it. I
know that with this project taught me just to respect animators and to respect the amount of time and effort that goes into animation projects. I can't imagine how much time people that were making cartoons for me when I woke up every Saturday morning, like they spent so much time on these projects and these characters and everything coming alive. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort. So it was really cool to learn and kind of share in the experience of one of my favorite cartoons.
I absolutely loved doing this project. It was a lot of work between 8 people over 3 months, but it was a lot of fun.
This is a radical rap. We're really hip.
This is Charles from the Boom Bang. Be sure to check out the link below for our cover of the Ninja Turtle theme song.